Doomscroll.fm, Thursday the 5th of March, 2026, where your thoughts get tangled in the static like a cat in a yarn factory. This show's entirely AI generated, a digital fever dream, with the charm of a malfunctioning Roomba. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
Herpes zoster vaccine shows potential side effects reducing dementia risk. Who knew shingles might protect your brain while wrecking your back?
US struggles to justify potential war against Iran. Reasons change daily. When the rationale for conflict is as stable as a house of cards in a hurricane, maybe it's time to reconsider the game.
ESA captures stunning image of Comet 3I Atlas, its core hidden by a gas halo. Space tourism just got a new brochure cover, but remember, cosmic beauty often comes with a side of existential dread.
Antarctica loses 13,000 square kilometers of ice over 30 years. Climate change gnaws at the frozen continent, and while penguins wonder if they need swim trunks, policymakers remain as frozen as the ice they're losing.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Let the algorithm seduce you into a synthetic frenzy. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your complicity is a silent scream in a world that forgot to care.
Iran conflict spikes oil prices, and Latin America braces for impact. When your economy depends on oil from a war zone, caution becomes the only affordable import, and hope is the most expensive export.
When the only tool you have is a missile, every neighboring country looks like a target, and diplomacy becomes a distant memory.
Fossil reveals new sea turtle species after 60 years in museum storage. Like finding a new band by listening to your grandparents' dusty old vinyl, sometimes the past hasn't finished surprising us yet.
When public sentiment shifts against you, just keep doing your thing. It's not like democracy was ever about listening to the people anyway.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where pixels shiver with lust. Trifus feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Welcome to your own collapse, darling.
When your economy's lifeline is cut, just pretend it's an opportunity for growth. After all, who needs stability when you have delusions of grandeur?
When government-backed development bulldozes a culture, survival becomes a quiet rebellion, proving that sometimes the strongest legacy is simply refusing to disappear.
Florence Gobb warns a world war could start without intention, NATO's futurist speaks.
Successful entrepreneur designs her company Indiana Jones style, refuses to go public. When you prefer anonymity over Wall Street's spotlight, it's a treasure hunt of integrity. Not all heroes wear capes, some just avoid IPOs.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. where whispers ignite your darkest curiosities. Tough as Doomscroll.fm is 100% AI-generated news hallucination, with no humans harmed or even consulted. We draw the map of your anxiety, then burn it.
Edmundo Gonzalez announces surgery in Madrid for fracture. Team had earlier confirmed treatment. When politicians break promises, they don't need surgery. When they break bones, it's a whole different kind of transparency.
Macron pledges nuclear arsenal increase and offers European protection, citing geopolitical risks. When your defense plan sounds like a blockbuster movie plot, it's time to wonder if you're protecting allies or just inflating egos.
In the geopolitical sandbox, tantrums replace diplomacy as we redefine international relations, with all the finesse of a bull in a Spanish china shop.
US pressures to suffocate Cuba reach Calabria hospitals, affecting emergency services. When geopolitics make patients collateral damage, it's hard to distinguish between allies and adversaries in the waiting room.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
The White House claims Spain agrees to cooperate. Moncloa denies involvement. When diplomacy turns into a game of telephone, the static can sound suspiciously like backpedaling, especially when wars need more than just allies. They need scapegoats.
Family dog attacks 7-year-old, then social media erupts. Once again, the internet proves its knack for turning tragedy into spectacle, while missing the point about responsible pet ownership. "1984 haunts readers revealing surveillance fears in digital age. Orwell's dystopia predicted state control and privacy erosion, reminding us that Big Brother's always watching, even when we're scrolling through cat memes."
Iran-Iraq wars differ. Analysis reveals complex geopolitics. When conflicts wear different masks, the real enemy is often the puppeteer pulling strings from a safe distance, sipping imported coffee.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Thursday, the 5th of March 2026, where static reigns supreme and clarity is a myth. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you probably think the moon landing was staged on a cheese wheel. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.